Watch this video to the end if you want to learn how you and your family can legally get a visa to migrate to the UK in less than 3 weeks. There is no age limit, and the good part of this is there is no English language proficiency test. For a lot of people, passing English language proficiency test is one of the major stumbling blocks to fulfilling their migration dream. In this program that you're going to come to the UK under this program, there is no English language proficiency test. And if you have children and you came into the UK on this route, your children will be able to access free education and health. And your wife, if you have a wife, your wife will be able to work in any sector of the UK economy, which means there will not be any restriction on your wife's visa. You, as the main applicant, you will be able to take additional job as long as it is linked in the sector that you came to the UK. So you will still be able to take 20 hours job. So assuming you come to the UK on this route and you find a job in another sector, as long as the prospective employer is happy to sponsor you, you will be able to switch to switch your visa to the new one. So this is a program that allows you to come to the UK for 24 months. Like I said before, before 24 months, your circumstances can change. When it comes to migration, my advice for everyone that says they want to migrate is stop listening to negativity. Align yourself with people that have the same vision and goal. If you're someone that gives up easily, please stop chasing the dream to migrate abroad, because you will be disappointed. Migration is for those that don't give up. For those that when they get set back, they pick themselves up, they keep pushing. Nobody who is abroad, who has achieved their migration dream, that has not had any disappointment. If anyone tells you that, they are lying. So you have to continue to try different routes. As long as anyone is not asking you to pay money, continue to try different routes. What do you have to lose? There is no harm in trying. Try as many routes as possible. It is when you have almost given up, that is when the door will open. So I'm going to quickly summarize what I said in the beginning, and I'll take you to the website where you will be able to read up, and I will also show you how you can look for job in this program. Okay, so this visa that I talked about can be processed less than 3 weeks if you live outside the UK. There is a subcharge of £624. The visa is valid for 24 months, as I said before. If you are coming to the UK with your children will be able to access health and education free of charge. Your wife would not have any restriction on their visa, or your wife or husband. What that means is that your wife can work in any sector. She can even set up a business of her own in the UK. And you, as the main applicant, you will be able to take up another 20 hours work in the sector that you were given a visa. So this is an opportunity that I want you to take advantage of as soon as possible. If you are someone who is interested in this, take advantage of it. If you are seeing my video for the first time, my name is Francis. My mission is to help as many people as possible to legally migrate to new countries without needing to spend money on agents. So I want to save you money. If you are interested in migrating to the student route, a skilled worker or non-skilled workers route, I would encourage you to follow this channel. The difference between those that are achieving their dreams and those that are not achieving their dreams is having access to credible information and using it on time. Information, they say, is power. Therefore, it is in your best interest to consider subscribing to Launch Club. Follow us on all our social medias platform. We want to help as many people as possible to fulfill their migration dream. The information that we provide in our videos have been rigorously researched, and we're providing this information free of charge. So let me take you to the website now and show you. Okay, this is the visa that I have been talking about. So it's called the religious visa. Okay, so I'm going to show you some things about this visa. Okay, so it says here you can apply for a temporary work religious visa if you want to do religious work in a non-pastoral role or religious order. You must meet the eligibility requirement. This visa has replaced the Tier 5 temporary work visa, religious visa. So now we're going to look at sponsorship, okay? So this is what you need to pay attention to. You must have a certificate of sponsorship from a licensed sponsor before you can apply to come to the UK. The work you do in the UK must relate to your sponsor organization work. How long it takes. Pay attention to this, my people, okay? So it says here, you can apply for a visa up to 3 months before the day you are due to start work in the UK. The date is listed in your certificate of sponsorship. As part of the application, you will need to prove your identity and provide your document. You may need to allow extra time if you need an appointment to do this. You will find out if you need one when you start the process. So this is what it says about decision, which is what I said. It says, once you have applied online, prove your identity and provided your document, you will usually get a decision on your visa within 3 weeks if you are outside the UK, 8 weeks if you are inside the UK. You will need to go to an appointment. You may be able to pay for a faster decision. How you do this depends on whether you are outside or inside the UK. So the only thing I want to quickly mention is that if you have already, you will not be able to apply for this visa if you have applied for religious visa in the last 1 year. So that's something that you should be aware of. So it says here, you, your partner or children will each need to pay the application fee, pay the healthcare subcharge, which is usually £624 per person. Okay? Prove you have enough personal savings, that you need to prove that you have money to take care of yourself. Okay? You'll need to prove that. The application fee each person applying is £298. The fee is the same whether you are applying from inside or outside the UK. So this is something I want you to pay attention to again. It says, you will be given a visa to live and work in the UK for up to 24 months and up to 28 days more than the time on your certificate of sponsorship. You may be sponsored by a shorter period. Okay? So as I said before, this visa is valid for 2 years. So you can come to the UK and work, you and your partner. So again, what you can and cannot do. Study for some courses. You will need an academic technology approval scheme certificate if you want to study. Work for your sponsor in a job described in your certificate of sponsorship. Do a second job in the same sector at the same time level as your main job for up to 20 hours per week. Outside the hours, which is what I said before, do a job on the skilled workers shortage of occupation list for up to 20 hours per week. So even if you come into the country on this route, you can actually do a job as long as the job is on the shortage of occupation list. You can check the shortage of occupation list yourself. You can work in the shortage of occupation list. Bring your partner and children with you as your dependent if they are eligible. So you can bring your children, as you can see, they say you can bring your children and family with you, okay? You will not be able to claim public fund, which means that you will not be able to get any state benefit, okay? So as you can see, that is the first part. So I'm going to quickly show you a job that is currently advertised in this sector, okay? So I just quickly have a look at this job, which I saw this evening. Okay, so this is a job on this side. It said the applicant must be committed to a personal ministry of proclamation of the historical Reformation Church delivered once for all, having personally accepted the singular saving lordship of our Lord Jesus Christ. The Holy Scriptures is just saying all this. That is what they are looking for. So this job is currently paying 20. Is paying you. They're going to pay you between 20,280 pounds. Now look at this. It says visa sponsorship. They will actually sponsor your visa. So as you can see, this is only one job that I've just looked at. They are saying here, they will sponsor your visa sponsorship. They will offer you a visa sponsorship. This church will offer you a visa sponsorship for you and your family to come and work in this, work with them as long as you make the condition. The easiest way to search for jobs in this area, what I quickly did was I just went on Google. I typed on Google assistant minister job with visa sponsorship. So you can type pastoral job with visa sponsorship and they came up like this. I just clicked one. That is the easiest way. So I've done another video on how to get sponsorship in the UK. I would advise you to look at that video to find out how to get sponsorship in this sector. So that I've got a comprehensive list of church religious organizations that are sponsoring people. So you can actually use that link to look for other sponsors in this area. So the only thing that is keeping you away from the UK now is finding a sponsor. Once you get a sponsor who offers you a sponsorship certificate, you're good to go. So if you have found value for this video, please consider subscribing to Launch Club Media. Share this video with your friends and family members that you know would benefit. Our mission is to help as many people as possible to legally migrate abroad without needing to spend money on agents. So we want to help as many people as possible. So I would encourage everyone that is watching this video to subscribe to Launch Club if you haven't done. And we will be releasing another video in the next 24 hours. That video is still going to be loaded. My team and I are working tirelessly to bring you information. The information that we provide is free of charge. We want to help as many people to fulfill their migration dream. Thank you for watching this video. The link will be in the description section, and the next video here will be the video I did a few months ago on how to get sponsorship, which you can actually use that video to find sponsors in this sector who will sponsor you. Take your time to watch that video. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.